at the Nuggets. Well, they have a tough road to the title now, needing a win on the road in this Game 6 just to keep the series alive.
And one thing we know in the NBA Finals, anything can happen. If they play smart, stay composed, they can force a 7th game. Won't be easy in this hostile environment.
Now let's take a look at Denver's opening lineup. Inside for him, it's Gordon and Jokic. In at the guard spots, Murray and Brown. And it's Blakeney in at the small forward. And MP and his team will have to find some way to scrape out a win and stay alive. But we all know it's not going to be easy against a team that's been so incredible during their playoff run.
There's just too much talent to handle all at once. You have to credit MP and the rest of his team for the way they battled, but they are going to need to give all that and then some to keep this series alive.
The Nuggets now on offense. They come off a really big loss on Sunday.
And in that one, I thought the guys were out of sync offensively. And on the defensive end, a failure to communicate.
Yeah, they just looked totally lost in that game. On both ends of the floor, the coach is going to have some choice words for him after that one.
Here's Jokic after the made shot from Karl Anthony Towns. And MP with the basket on the assist by Murray. And that's now 6 points for MP. Hart outside. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Jokic passes to Blakeney. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. Gordon kicks to Blakeney. In the corner, Murray with it. And again, it's the Nuggets from deep.
Really, Murray can hit from anywhere on the arc. The corner three is just another trick he has up his sleeve. He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
Towns is doubled. On the wing, Bridges. Lock at 6. Towns kicks to Brunson. And again, unable to change momentum here. Nuggets have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. MP dishes to Murray. MP outside. Pass to Murray. Back to MP. Murray scanning the floor. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. Murray's got 8 points.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce. Pass to Blakeney. And here is Hardaway. Score the basket. His 4th. He's only missed 1 of his 5 shots tonight.
He's known for his jump shot, but Hardaway isn't afraid to mix it up inside.
The 1-2 punch of Anunoby and Towns are inside for him. Bridges out there with Brogdon. And it's Clarkson in at the 3. That's the 5 for New York right now. Jokic finds MP. Hardaway with a right open look. Drops in the tray. Now it's a 4-point Nugget lead.
Well, he's been very reliable tonight. Not wasting any chances, really using his head.
And so Clarkson will bring it up for the New York Knicks. From downtown, Jokic grabs the miss. Nuggets have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to fall in the second quarter. Outstanding shooting. Murray kicks to Blakeney. On the wing, Murray. And the Nuggets hit again from deep.
Well, he's already got 9 points from three-point range. They need to pay attention to him wherever he is.
Deep 2 from Clarkson. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
It'll be a jump ball.
Towns, the pass to Clarkson. And they get it. Clarkson missing again.
Hey, he hasn't been at his best this quarter. I'd like to see him be a little more patient.
Back to MP. Hardaway for 3. It's hauled in by Karl Anthony Towns. Knicks trail by 7. Pass to Bridges. And no one near Clarkson as he lets it go. And again, it's the Knicks missing.
Familiar results for him. He can't get anything together.
Jokic kicks to Blakeney. Murray the pass to Blakeney. On the wing, Hardaway. Back to MP. Jokic draws the double. Shot clock at 6. Hardaway, no good. New York with the ball. Crafty move. Outside to Brogdon. There's the 3. Hangs on the trifecta. Brogdon's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Sometimes trailing in the game, players get sucked into trying to make that home run play.
A different look for New York. Hart comes in for Mikal Bridges. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Brogdon. Gordon's checked in for the Nuggets. Christian Brown comes in for Jamal Murray. Brown with it. Brunson covering. Gordon the pass to Blakeney. Here's Brown. MP finds Brown. Gordon outside. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. Blakeney's got his 7th assist in the game. Here's Towns. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Towns has got his 2nd bucket tonight.
Well, Towns is a great outside shooter, but I prefer it when he goes to work inside.
On the wing, Gordon. Back to MP. Here's Brown. And the Nuggets hit again from deep.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Clarkson on the wing. Fires for 3. Rebounded by Blakeney. Blakeney's got 4 rebounds now tonight. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Launches a 3. And the Nuggets hit again from deep.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Now, here's Clarkson. Pass to Brunson. Anunoby has the open look. And so it's Denver. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. They've done a lot of great work from long range. Back right after this.
And welcome. Sometimes you try on defense and still get scored on. And that's what's happening right now. They're struggling to find the answers, Shaq.
An interesting post. And that'll do it for halftime.
And it's time for more of the NBA Finals on 2K Sports. What a time of year. It's been one outstanding game from Jamal Murray.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
Second half is underway, and here's who David Adelman's got on the floor. In at the guard spots, Murray and Brown. Inside form, it's Gordon and Jokic. And it's Blakeney in at the 3 spot. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thanks. Well, MP in their last game against the Knicks made a big difference. He ended with 15 points, and he was dealing assists all around, continuing what has been a solid stretch of games for him. Will we see more of the same here tonight? We'll see. Back to you.
Great stuff as always, Allie. Thank you. He took command, and Greg really led the fight for his team.
You like someone who's willing to take control. But then again, tonight could turn out to be a different story.
Yeah, so now the question is, can he do it again? Playing like that consistently is not easy.
Count the basket. Gordon's got the lead up to 13 now for the Nuggets.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Brunson against Murray. In the corner, it's Bridges. No good on the 3.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing. They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from 3-point range.
Anunoby, good.
powerful move by Anunoby inside. He really attacks when he's in close like that.
Denver passing it around for three. Murray. And again, it's the Nuggets from deep.
Well, they came out of the locker room with a purpose. 4 for 4 already in the half.
Hart outside. Here's Anunoby. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Anunoby's got 7 points for the quarter. Down low, Blakely. An easy 2 points on the layup. And the Nuggets lead by 16.
Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of half. They are rolling.
Here's Murray. In, and his hot hand continues. 10 of 11 from the floor and looking for more.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Bridges, no one around him. From outside, off the mark. The Nuggets on offense. They're on a 14-5 run here. MP dishes to Gordon. Brown, the pass to Blakely. And here's Gordon. He's guarded by Anunoby. And here's MP for 3. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%. And the foul called on MP. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Clarkson, he's checked in for OG Anunoby. The Nuggets also changing it up. Johnson, he's checked in for Aaron Gordon. Hardaway is subbed in for Christian Brown. Bridges outside. Drains it from beyond the arc. Bridges has got 11 points.
Well, he's been able to find points, just not enough of them. They've got to string together some more buckets.
The shot's good.
Look, if I'm one of his teammates, I just keep getting him the ball. He has been lights out.
Here's Brunson. He has 6. And stolen by MP. And here we go. And MP throws it down.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively turning into easy points. Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
To the middle. Out to Bridges. And again, it's the Knicks missing.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
The Knicks have gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the 3rd. Brunson with a clean look. Hands it from downtown. 9 points in the game so far.
And in the past few years, Brunson's percentages from the corner has been outstanding, well above league average.
And the shot is good from Johnson.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a 3-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
What a performance by Jamal Murray. He has been the... And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
It's just true artistry right there.
And so it's Denver taking care of business in this one. I think, Greg, they played with a little more, a relaxed demeanor tonight, knowing this was it, now or never.
And their season continues because of that, Kevin. How about...
The moment has arrived.
Taking a look at New York. What an incredible run through this postseason. The question now is, do they have enough to finish the job?
Well, that's what tens of millions of people around the world are tuning in to see. Game 7s make legends. The question is, who will step up tonight?
So a look at our starters for the Knicks. Anunoby out there with Hart. Then it's Jalen Brunson. Then there's Towns, and it's Bridges in at the 2 guard. Now here's Brunson. Here's Anunoby. His 3-pointers off the mark. Murray against Anunoby. Jokic passes to Blakely. Now here's Murray. Back to MP. Lets it go with a three. Buries it from three-point range. Blakeney's got the first 3 points tonight for the Nuggets. And what an opportunity in this game for MP and his team. Not only a game away from an NBA championship, but to win it against one of the most dominant playoff teams we've seen in a long time, it's saying something.
Talk about being a giant slayer. MP knew the assignment about how to take down this force of a team. They have played fearless and can pull off the upset that nobody thought would happen here tonight.
Here's Blakeney after the made shot from Karl Anthony Towns. Gordon kicks to Blakeney. Lock at 6. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. Pass to Brown. From outside, off the mark.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Hart finds Anunoby. Here's Brunson from deep. And Brown pulls it down. Got loose. Stolen by Anunoby. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. Bridges, no one around him. Buries the long-range jumper.
Well, we know Mikal Bridges can connect from distance. This guy has become a consistent threat from deep.
Back to MP. Denver passing it around, and it's Jokic in the corner. Blakeney passes to Murray. In the corner, it's Gordon. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
I'll tell you, if you're not guarding Aaron Gordon tight and getting into his space, he is going to burn you in catch-and-shoot situations.
To the inside. And Anunoby slams it in.
Incredible reverse throwdown. Excellent body control.
And guys, I'd even go as far to say that was a punctuation dunk.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks. Well, MP in their last game against New York was outstanding. He added 22 points, and his passing was huge in that game, finding ways to involve his teammates. He was clearly on a mission, and no one was getting in his way. A flat-out dominant performance.
Nice work there, Allie. Thank you. In stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
Well, when you're coming off a game like he had, you know the difference tonight. They're going to load up against him. They're going to try to take him out of his rhythm early.
For the Nuggets, Johnson, he's checked in for Aaron Gordon. Hardaway comes in for Christian Brown. And it's Brown in for Murray. The Knicks also changing it up. Clark, he's checked in for OG Anunoby. And it's Clarkson in for Mikal Bridges. Hardaway kicks to Blakeney. On the wing, Hardaway. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Blakeney's got 3 assists tonight. Runs in the basket, Clark. To the paint. Towns with the bucket. Towns has got his second bucket of the night.
Karl Anthony Towns will mix his spots as a scorer, that time doing work inside.
Blakeney passes to Jokic. MP with the bounce pass. Johnson for 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Hart. And Hart throws it down.
Josh Hart hammering it down. That's a message right there.
Johnson kicks to Blakeney. Pass to Hardaway. And here is MP. Hardaway dishes to MP. There's Brown with the 3. And again, Denver with the triple.
12 straight points off of 3-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And so here is New York. 4-point game. Clarkson outside. Clark with a wide-open look. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Here's Johnson. Jokic kicks to Blakeney. Fires for 3. Knicks with the rebound. They come off a real tough loss on Wednesday.
And sometimes you can make a few plays here and there, but never get into a real rhythm. That's what happened to them in that game.
I'll tell you, that's a great way to put it, because I thought they were all over the place. They never settled into any kind of rhythm.
Both teams have it going here early and still close through the first quarter. Nuggets lead by 2. And we'll be back with you right after this. Some changes. Jokic comes in for Valanciunas, and MP subbed in for Bruce Brown. And then for New York, Towns, he's checked in for Yabusele, and OG Anunoby subbed in for Clarkson. Hardaway is out there with Murray, and it's Nikola Jokic. Then there's Cam Johnson, and it's Blakeney in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Here's Murray, the Knicks making the shot. That one's in there. The Knicks lead is cut down now to just 6 points with that basket from MP.
Boy, how about the timing, the delivery? That is exactly how you set a teammate up.
And the foul called on MP. That'll be his second foul of the game. Gordon's checked in for the Nuggets. Christian Brown comes in for Tim Hardaway Jr. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Jalen Brunson, he's checked in for Malcolm Brogdon. Nuggets have gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. Bridges with the steal. 4-on-3 break. Here's Clark. Off on the layup.
Boy, just tremendous effort on defense. That's a clear message from him. No easy buckets.
And that's what you're looking to do. Get your best scorers something within the flow of the offense.
Anunoby outside. Launches it. Denver grabs the miss.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Listen, we know this guy has got a solid offensive arsenal. You've got to stay on point defensively.
Bridges outside. This one for 3, and the shot will not go from Anunoby.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Back to Brown. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. Blakeney passes to Gordon. Shot clock at 6. MP outside. On the wing, Murray. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
Boy, not his best quarter. He's trying to break through.
Pass to Towns. New York, no good that time either.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
MP dishes to Gordon. Blakeney passes to Brown. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Blakeney's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. And the Nuggets making a change here. Johnson's checked in. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Hart's checked in.
And already his 3rd foul. It's got to be time to get him out of there, probably.
Close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. The Nuggets on top as they end the second quarter with a massive 16-7 run. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the 3rd quarter. We'll see you in a bit.
Well, they've been the more physical team, and we've seen that on the glass as well as all the other areas, guys.
Yeah. And looking at where the Knicks stand. Thanks for spending halftime with us.
And we're back with you as these 2 teams do battle in their quest for an NBA championship. What a game we're seeing from Mikal Bridges.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
Setting the floor for the Knicks. You've got Josh Hart. Jalen Brunson out there with Mikal Bridges. Then it's OG Anunoby, and it's Towns in at the center position. Murray, good.
Well, they're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from 3-point range.
Anunoby kicks to Hart. Bridges for three. And it's Jokic with the rebound. Jokic has got 6 rebounds now in the game.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising. It's such a tight game.
Poked away and stolen by MP. And MP throws it down.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Wide open look here for Murray. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Anunoby passes to Hart. For three, Bridges. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
Well, the length and skill set is a tremendous combination for Mikal Bridges. Starting to cook a little bit.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for New York. And the foul called on MP.
Substitution on the court.
Cameron Johnson is out there with Jokic. Then there's Hardaway. Then there's Murray. And it's Blakeney in at the 3. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Now Murray. After the missed 3 from Karl Anthony Towns. And the basket by Blakeney.
He might not have the long range ability of some other guys, but he will knock down open ones like that.
Rocked in the pass to Towns. Kick out to Anunoby. No good on the 3.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
That one falls. 14 points for MP.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
They double-team Brogdon. To the middle. Trying to find Anunoby. Gets it to him. It's good.
Well, OG Anunoby is just continuing to add to his skill set. Nice finish on the interior.
And we've got a timeout from David Adelman. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. And the Nuggets with some changes. Aaron Gordon, he's checking in for Johnson. And Christian Brown subbed in for Tim Hardaway Jr. The Knicks also changing it up. Hart, he's checked in for Clark. Bridges comes in for Jordan Clarkson. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Brogdon. Here's Murray. Finished off the break. Murray's got 5 points now this quarter.
Energy and activity. That's what Murray provides this team.
New York's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. New York moving it around. Anunoby, good.
Well, you cannot put it in a much better spot than that. Wow.
Denver leading by 22. Blakeney kicks to Jokic. The tray. And MP gets it to go on the assist by Jokic. Blakeney's got 19 points. .152 left in the 4th quarter of this one. Pass to Anunoby. Lets the 3 fly. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Jokic has got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. And here's MP for 3. And again, Denver with the triple.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
And that, to me, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession.
And wow, that's the end of an epic journey taken by both these teams in unbelievable fashion. Get the NBA title rings ready, folks, for the Nuggets.
And they've done it. The Denver Nuggets have won the NBA championship. All the travel, all the practices, all the meetings, all the games, wins and losses, the emotion, the exhaustion, culminating into tonight.
And whenever you win the NBA championship, there is a level of accomplishment and excitement that really can't be matched. But pretty amazing to have accomplished this goal.
The celebration is here, and this place is going crazy. The bench loves it. The fans obviously overjoyed. This is one of those moments these players will never forget. And we've enjoyed bringing you every minute.
Welcome, everybody, to FIBA-friendly action here on 2K Sports. These teams looking to get some good run tonight and put on a show. I'm Brian Anderson. With me tonight, Grant Hill and Coach Stan Van Gundy. We've got Spain taking on USA. Always fun to watch some international basketball. These guys are excited to play.
Yeah, even though it's a friendly, these teams are happy to have some time with each other, hone their teamwork for the next FIBA tournament.
Well, you look at Spain, they're doing all they can to recapture the magic of China 2019.
It was their second ever title at the World Championships. They went undefeated in group play. In the knockout stages, needed double OT to top Australia in the semis, but had no problem in the final, beating Argentina by 20.
Well, with his skill and confidence with the ball, if you put him in position, he'll reward you.
Here's Solano. Aldama, left side, from behind the arc. Rebound, USA.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
James, that's good.
And that's where LeBron loves to operate, close to the bucket, in the high percentage area.
And we know that MP has played overseas when he spent a year in Europe. But this is the first time MP has sported the red, white, and blue.
And if he plays how everyone is hoping he'll play, we could see a lot more of MP on Team USA. He has the makings to be a great fit for the U.S. for a long time.
And so here's USA. After the basket by Spain on the other end. James passes to Grimes. To the paint. That's good from Curry on the assist by Embiid.
Not afraid to mix it up inside. Curry is a crafty finisher.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Pass to Navarro. Fires the three. Drills it from deep. Navarro's got 5.
Now you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what. If he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
The big man with the big response. Embiid matching the triple.
Here's Solano. Over the years, we've seen Spain produce some excellent NBA players, headlined by the Gasol brothers.
Yeah, Pau and Mark, both NBA All-Stars back in their day. Pau in the Hall of Fame, of course. Spain's produced some great guards, too. You can see why they've been a heavy hitter for a while now.
Hey, good to get him going right away. I mean, those are the shots that really boost confidence.
Yeah, it's always nice to see him drop in a triple early in the game. That'll set him up for success the rest of the way.
Fernandez can't get it to go. USA leading by 7. MP drives in. And MP throws it down.
They're simply not missing. Unreal.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything just flowing.
So for USA, Lopez comes in for Embiid, and it's Jabari Smith in for Grimes. There's a minute 47 left in the first quarter here. Pass to Solano. Here's Montoya. Here's Solano. Will it go? Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam. FIBA games, to me, are unique because the heartbeat really comes from the entire roster. It's less star-centric than your average NBA game.
And even with the way the ball moves, it reminds me a little of college basketball. You won't see many early shots, and teams really work the ball around to find gaps and flaws before moving for a basket.
Smith outside. Back to MP. Here's Lopez. Lays it up and banks it in.
The offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Yeah, and until the defense makes an adjustment, there's no reason to go away from what they're doing.
Here's Gonzalez. Pass to Solano. Rebounded by Lopez. USA leading by 11. Here's Smith. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist.
You know, Smith came into the league as a capable and confident shooter off the catch.
2-second difference between shot and game clock. Pass to Gonzalez. He tries for three. Rebound USA. MP, the pass to Smith. Back to MP. And here's James. And the three-pointer goes. The first quarter concludes. And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard. USA out in front, up by 16. And back in a moment as we'll get up. Welcome back in for the start of the second quarter. A lot of USA going with a whole new group out there. So Spain going with almost an entirely new group here. And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played, Curry, that's good. You know, one of the major differences in the FIBA games, the coaches get fewer timeouts.
Yeah, you have to be much more judicious with them. Can't burn too many early. There is a lot of letting players figure it out on their own, and that's tough on a coach.
Back to MP. He's got it. 4 for 4 now. He's automatic.
And it hasn't just been their stellar offense. Their defense has been effective as well.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor. Terrific ball movement leading to the basket. You love to see it.
Down low. Here's Blakeney. Oh, MP throws it down.
He's a living highlight reel.
Seriously, that could end up being one of the best dunks of the year. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Montoya. And it's all from three-point range. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for USA. Curry drives in. Pass to Blakeney. Now here's Curry. Back to MP. Lets the three fly. That shot off the mark. And so it's USA in total control. Up by 29 going into the break. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. More 2K action in just a moment. Welcome back, everyone, to the second half of this FIBA friendly. Here's Navarro. Connects from downtown. Navarro's got 12 points.
Well, sometimes you need more than just your stars, though. They've got to run something to get the other guys good looks.
And the basket by Curry.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Here's Embiid. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry. And that's 15 points for Joel Embiid.
2 strong points from Embiid. His MO is to own the painted area. As a defender, you have to get more physical with him in the post.
Yeah, once he gets the ball in that spot, help has to be very quick to rotate over.
And the basket by Curry.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
Pass to Fernandez. Here's Solano, covered by Grimes. Here's Fernandez. And it's out of bounds. Still Spain's ball. Aldama outside. Here's Fernandez. The three. The rebound by Embiid. Embiid's got his 5th rebound in this one. To the inside. USA with the ball movement. Pass to Grimes. Back to MP. And here's James. Guarded by Aldama. And that one's good. James.
And they're refusing to take a break, even with a nice lead. They just continue to attack. You have to love it.
Yeah, to put together this kind of performance at both ends of the floor on the road, it's impressive.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Pass to Solano. Back to Aldama. 5 to shoot. Out to the right wing. Lets it fly. Navarro gets the bucket. Navarro's got 7 points for the quarter.
Well, terrific timing and placement with the bounce pass there.
To the middle. Here's Blakeney. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Here in the second half, they've just found better shots.
Yeah, they've looked really in sync after the break. Getting the shots they want and converting them.
Here's Solano. 14 points for him. Plenty of daylight on that shot. Navarro's for Spain.
He's creating good looks and shooting very efficient.
MP, the pass to James. And here's Curry. Back to MP. Embiid from outside. Buckets. He's now 6 of 10 from the field.
Yeah, good things happen when Embiid has the ball in his hands. I mean, this guy can do it all.
And that one's good. Solano. He's got 16.
I like that. Punch it inside. You usually end up with a good shot and or get fouled.
Here's Blakeney. And MP throws it down.
BA, the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. So USA going with almost an entirely new group here. Brook Lopez is checked in for Embiid. Smith comes in for James. Hunter's checked in for Grimes. And it's Russell Westbrook in for Stephen Curry. Here's Solano. 16 points for him. Pass to Montoya. Here's Chavez. The 3 is up. Rebound USA. Blakeney's got 4 rebounds now. We don't know if we'll be able to call MP a once-in-a-lifetime player just yet. But with the way things have gone for him, we might be able to do that soon enough.
Yeah, it would take a monumental fall-off for MP to not continue skyrocketing up the pantheon of players. The way he plays, the determination to improve and succeed, he is almost destined to be.
USA also changing it up. Tobias Harris checked in for Lopez. MP comes in for Bradley Beal. And it's McConnell in for Russell Westbrook. And so USA takes the win.
Yes, it's a friendly, but what a nice win for this national team. These summer wins.